Someone's plans are about to backfire. Whoever's involved in the situation here, collective, I'm picking up this is an opposing energy. This could be considered a karmic energy. Someone who's in and around your energy here, collective, their plans are backfiring. They did not account for the fact that you are extremely resilient. You may actually be the type that thrives under pressure, thrives during times that people would consider something like an attack. Now, I don't want to use that word because there is such a negative connotation with it. However, you are surviving and thriving under tough times, under very harsh conditions. And this may be because you are using some sort of ancient technique that is something that you learned in another lifetime. This is something that has made an imprint on your soul. So some sort of trauma that you've experienced in the very distant past, okay? This has been something that you are able to tap into, whether you are aware of this or not. This is like a superpower that you have, that and this could also be helped along by your ancestors, your angels, your divine team that are also there to help guide and protect you, along with, of course, your higher self. This is actually bringing in the elimination of some sort of evil that's in and around your energy. Okay? This is, of course, going to be different for everyone, but someone's plans are backfiring. There's some sort of karma that's coming in here. The number 5 or 2 or 52 could be 51 or 52 could be significant. Someone could be born on the 12th of the month or be born in 1994. Okay? So with this backfire, this could be related with this 52, that breaks down to a 7. 7th house is like relationships, partnerships, close friendships. So there could be something here about something backfiring on someone you either had a relationship with, a friendship with. This could be past or present, okay? With this other card here, we have the number 51. Which breaks down to a 6. 6th house speaks about maybe even your health or a job, something to do with something you're working on. You could be very self-sufficient when it comes to your career. Something you're keeping something thriving under the harshest of conditions. Now, this could be your mindset. This could be a job. This could be even your health. This could be your mental health. Whatever the case is here, you could be utilizing ancient techniques that you have learned over lifetimes, okay? And this is essentially ridding you of these evil energies. Also, continue to keep up your cleansing routines, okay? It's very important. This will also help to clean your energy in your home, if you want to do your body, your car, your home, none of it really is off limits, and I highly suggest, this lighting is off, I highly suggest keeping up your cleansing routine at this time, okay? But whatever's going on here, something is about to backfire on whoever it is. This could be a friend group. This could be somebody who thought that they were going to come in and cause you some sort of problem, some sort of trouble. They thought that, I keep hearing strength in numbers, which if you don't have the divine on your side, you can have a million strong army, and it does not mean that you are going to be successful in whatever it is your plans are. If it's not written, if it's not destined to happen, then you're wasting your time, you're wasting your money, you're wasting your energy. And anybody who has chosen to go down a path here, to come against the collective, a chosen one, a star seed, whatever you consider yourself as, I'm really picking up this is a message for a chosen one, though. And when I say chosen one, I want to make sure that it's clear. This is not, when we say chosen one, I believe this is something that you've chosen for yourself, okay? We choose our predestined path before we come in. At least that's what I believe. And it's like, just like there's most likely a past life review, like when we passed a life review, then there's also a life review before we come in, before we incarnate, okay? And so when I say chosen one, I really mean this was a path you chose, because we all have a choice and have free will, whether we are in a physical body or we're in what I would say is our light body, okay? Now, I know everyone has their own opinion on how these things work. If you feel like you have a differing opinion, please feel free to share it in the comments. I am extremely open-minded, and I love to hear what all of you say when it comes to this. Okay? So, welcome to Sacred Wisdom Oracle. I'm Sophia, and I'm back for another reading. I hope everyone is doing well today. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the family. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this reading. I am going to say a quick prayer, and then we'll get right into the cards. Divine angels, ancestors, spirit, and guides, I call upon you to surround myself and the collective with your love, light, and guidance with the highest protection. I ask that only beings of light enter this space, offering wisdom for the collective's highest good. Guide me with clarity, shield me from harm, and help me to see what is needed in this read. All right, I'm just going to quickly shuffle these, and then we'll get some more energy here. I feel like my throat chakra is messing up, but I'm not surprised. What's new? Okay. Please don't forget to like this reading if you would like to subscribe and become part of the family. I'd love to have you, but it really does help to get these messages out to others, and Lord knows others need these messages as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. Holy Spirit, holy angels of the highest white light. I feel like my lighting is not right. I had to move my lights around the other day, so I'm trying to get them back to where they're supposed to be. Okay, Holy Spirit, holy angels of the highest white light, what do you have for the collective today? Everything they say is a lie. So someone's lies could be backfiring, because you're destined for greatness. I cannot make this up, you guys. So yeah, someone's lies are backfiring. Somebody's plans to lie on you is now going to come back. Now, if somebody has worked with others to lie on you, that's assassination of someone's character. That is slander. It's coercion. If somebody is trying to get people to do something here and be involved in something based on lies, it's coercion and conspiracy to commit, and it turns into a RICO crime. You are destined for greatness, collective. I just heard infamous to famous. Okay, so the roles are reversing here. Things are switching. It's like they talk about the poles moving. That's what I'm getting here is whatever. Okay, someone could be being put up on a pedestal and being touted as someone who, is in charge, or they're part of something here. They did not account for your destined path that you chose. You chose to come in to help usher in some sort of change, and perhaps karma to those who have chosen their path to do what they've done now. You're destined for greatness. When I say infamous to famous, these people could literally be well known. They could be even like famous in a community. They may have a lot of money. They may be able to sway people's opinions very easily. But there's something they're not accounting for here. And this is going to flip the poles. So everything that they wanted for you is actually going to come for them. If they wanted prison for you, they're going to prison. If they've been lying on you, then the truth is going to come out. This isn't going to last. This isn't going to happen in the way that they expected. And I'm also getting the more people that they are involving in this situation, just think, the more chances there are for people to rise up against them or tattletale on them, go to the police, the FBI. Because right now what I'm getting is this is going to backfire. And if somebody doesn't do something quickly, they're going to get wrapped right up in this and it's not going to be good. All right, what else do we need to know here? Breakup. This could be somebody you broke up with, or this group is going to be breaking up here real soon. Because everything that they say is a lie. Everything. So somebody could have chosen to come for perhaps yourself based on lies. Somebody could be holding on to the past after a breakup. This person may even know, like if this is an ex, they know you were destined for greatness. So like they could be trying to interfere with that divine plan. Somebody tried to convince the courts you were crazy for money. Somebody could have paid someone to try to convince the courts you were crazy. Again, someone could be born on the 12th of the month, 1951, 52, or 94. Now, someone could also be 51 or 52. So, take it how it resonates. Oh, there could be an evil stepmother involved. This person could be part of this slander campaign. They could have even been the one that was paying somebody here to try to convince others that you did something you didn't do. Yeah, and you're still standing. Somebody's burning or destroying evidence. Perhaps evidence of their lies, evidence of paying people to do. Somebody's holding on to the past. This could be a stepmother. This could be a mother energy. We have depressed. Somebody could be depressed because you're still standing. Okay, whatever this is, collective, this was the ultimate betrayal. But that wasn't what I was going to say. When I keep seeing this ancient techniques, this is something. I just heard Jedi mind tricks. Okay, you guys, I'm not a Star Wars fan or anything like that. I don't even know like what that really means, other than that's what I just heard, and I've never channeled something like that before. But whatever this is here, these ancient techniques, this is something that you're not even intentionally doing. Again, it's like it's imprinted on your DNA. It's imprinted on your soul, whatever these ancient techniques are. Okay? And this is what is making you survive and thrive under these extremely harsh conditions, where you've had to experience the most ultimate of betrayals. All right, let's get a few more and then we'll clarify. All right, Holy Spirit, what else do we need to know about this? Yeah, you have ancestral protection, like you would not believe. So not only are you using some sort of ancient techniques, this has to do with the mind, to control your mind in order to not fall into whatever this trap of evil is here. To not respond. It takes the utmost, what's the word? The utmost control in order to not respond. So there could be people that are poking and prodding at you, trying to do whatever this is when it comes to this reactive abuse is what I'm getting. And you actually are using this like superpower ancient technique to keep your crown chakra clear and free in the light, so you don't respond in a negative way, because that's what they want. And you could have figured this out. This is psychological and spiritual warfare. You could have figured out a very long time ago. This could be going on for a long time, and you could have figured out not too long after this started that they wanted to get a reaction from you. Okay, so you and your ancestors, not only are you utilizing these ancient techniques, but your ancestors are here protecting you. It's like they're downloading all of what they know to help you, like downloading it to you, right? Working with your higher self to stay in the light and to not let this evil in any way, shape, or form. All right, let's get a couple more. And despair, because of this, because of these ancient techniques, because of your ancestral protection, these people are in despair. They could be eliminating themselves. And I don't mean that like, oh, they're going to take themselves out, but they could literally be, whatever this is, if it backfires, like, it's like a boomerang right back to them. And I'm getting that these people aren't spiritual like you. Oh, we have hidden cameras. They don't hold a candle to your spirituality, your devotion. And again, this doesn't even have to be something that's intentional. Okay, so like you don't have to intentionally be lighting any candles or any sort of anything, doing, you know, any kind of rituals or spell work or anything of the light. Of course, you don't have to do any of that. I just heard, you ask and you will receive. You ask and you shall receive. So all you have to do is ask. All you have to do is, you don't even have to ask out loud. All you have to do is start thinking about something, and your higher self, your ancestors, your ability to tap into something specific here when it comes to the divine, and some sort of ability to receive messages here. All you have to do is ask. All you have to do is put a thought there, and you are literally manifesting the answer to whatever it is that you are wondering or what you're questioning. So someone could be in despair. Somebody could have put hidden cameras somewhere. This could have something to do with an evil stepmother that's now trying to burn or destroy evidence. This ultimate betrayal was putting hidden cameras in someone's home. But you're still standing, collective. Even through this, you have thrived. When whoever did this expected that they were going to be able to get some sort of information by watching you through hidden cameras, they never got what they wanted. Because it could have even been based on lies. All right, let's get 2 more and then we're going to clarify. Don't take it personally. They are the one that's messed up. Okay, yeah. Sadly. Gang stalking. So there's some aspect of gang stalking here. Somebody could have lied to someone in order to have them to gang stalk you. This could be somebody you broke up with that's holding on to the past. They could be trying to interfere with your destiny because they know you are destined for greatness. Something about a passport. Somebody can be burning or destroying evidence when it comes to information about a passport. Interesting. You are always 10 steps ahead. You could be 10 steps ahead. Some gang stalkers here. There could be hidden cameras. They don't have to be in your home. They could be outside your home. They could be in a common area if you live in an apartment or a condo style place. We have karmic father. This is interesting. It's coming out right after I'm talking about hidden cameras. So we have a karmic father and an evil stepmother. Your father could be remarried to this evil stepmother. Wow. They could be part of this ultimate betrayal. Wow. Okay, last card. And then we're going to clarify. You called on your ancestors and they heard you. You could be, you could be, I mean, I just can't, you called on your ancestors and they heard you and now you have their ancestral protection. I'm getting that this could be this karmic father's passed away parent even. That's part of your protection, part of your divine team. This could be this karmic father's mother. This could be your grandmother that's passed over, is what I'm getting. Their own mother, even in the 5D, is wanting to put them in check for what they did to you. Something is telling me this is not everything. There's got to be a money aspect to this because unless these people are just bored AF, visited a psychic or a tarot reader. Miracles are coming in for you. Disturbed. Fake news and disguise. Somebody invested in illegal activities. Somebody could have been trying to say you were disturbed. This was fake news. They could have done something with a disguise. Or they could think that they're disguised when it comes to something, but you have God. They targeted you because they thought you were alone. Something about a bank account being investigated. Y'all, I can't. Family secrets. There could be a family's best friend involved. Somebody could have the initial K, first, middle, or last. Okay, so there could be some family secrets that are being investigated along with the bank account. K's best friend could be involved. I don't know who K is. You could have a K in your family somewhere. First, middle, or last initial. Their best friend could be involved. or a friend or something is involved. All right, let's get into this because this reading is interesting. Okay, let's get some clarification here. Okay, so we are going to clarify karmic father, stepmother, hidden cameras, gang stalking, ultimate betrayal, family secrets, bank account. All right. I feel like karmic father and stepmother should probably be clarified together because basically they're one and the same. Family secrets. You know what? I don't even know if we need to do gang stalking. But we do need to do bank account and being investigated. So we have karmic father, evil stepmother, hidden cameras, ultimate betrayal, family secrets, bank account, being investigated. So, let's see where this takes us. All right, next question. What are we going to use to clarify? Let's start with the kipper. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, tell us about karmic father and evil stepmother. What is this about here? A house. So you could have a karmic father and evil stepmother that have been doing something because of a house. So they may be upset that they could have done something here. They could have gone to court and said that you were crazy so that way they could take a house. This could have been a house that was left to you. This looks crooked. Sorry, y'all. All right. Family room. This is a family house. This could have been a home that was supposed to be given to you. Something about 2020 or 2021. Look at this. We have 2021. This whole situation could have started in 2021 or 2020 and 2021 could be significant. Tell me about ultimate betrayal. Gift. So this ultimate betrayal was over a gift. Something could have been given to you in 2017 and this karmic father and evil stepmother stepped in and took it. They could have tried to cause a problem for you. What else do we need to know about this ultimate betrayal, Holy Spirit? What is this about? Oh, mature woman. So you could be this mature woman. There could be a mature woman that's involved as well. This mature woman could have left you a gift. This is giving grandmother again vibes. Somebody could be born June 16th or on the 7th. Sorry, I guess June 16th, but I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say June 17th. So someone could be born on the 6th of the month. The 6th, the 17th, the 20th, or the 21st. Someone could be born June 17th, 20th, or 21st. Or somebody could have, mature woman could have passed on the, in 2017, 2020. Okay, tell me about hidden cameras. Expectation. There was an expectation with these hidden cameras. Remember what I was saying? There was an expectation. They were sitting and waiting. They could have been sitting watching these hidden cameras, waiting for something. Thoughts. They thought something was going to go their way. They expected something to go their way. And here we have the number 16. Again, June 16th, 28th, or 7th could be, oh yeah, look at this. Message and despair. This is clarifying family secrets. Someone could be getting a message of despair because of some family secrets they were keeping. Confirmation. I don't know if you can hear that. Wow. Someone could be born in June. Someone could be born July 6th, 16th, 17th, 21st, or 28th. Oh, look at that. Clarifying bank account. We have sudden wealth. This is this family secret. Someone's in despair. They're getting a message about some justice coming in for you, collective, when it comes to some money. A lot of money. A lot of money. This could be gold as well. There could be stocks, bonds, you name it. A bank account with a lot of money in it. They were trying to keep this a secret, and they're in despair because this has been perhaps investigated, looked into. They could have put hidden cameras in your home in order to try, or somewhere, in order to try to keep some sort of bank account in a house. The other thing is these hidden cameras could literally be in a family room of someone's home. Now, my readings are not to create any kind of fear, okay? This is for clarification or confirmation to something you are already intuitively aware of, okay? If this is bringing fear or paranoia to you, this is not your reading. Even as bad of news that this could actually be, or as negative as this reading could be, if you are aware of something, this is going to be welcomed information because it's going to clarify something you are already aware of. We have pathway. So this money, there's a path of money here in a bank account, or a pathway to something being investigated. This money here in this bank account is what created an investigation. This path that someone's investigating is leading to sudden wealth or money and high honor. You could have been investigated here, collective. This could have started or ended in 2025. Or someone could be born on the 25th of the month, November 25th even. Something could have happened November 25th. Something's being investigated, though, or has been investigated, and it's this bank account. One more for being investigated, please. What else do we need to know? So this could even be that someone's high honor is being investigated. Where did they get this money? Courthouse. Something could be going to court. This investigation could be bringing a message to a family about something they were trying to keep secret. Oh my goodness. On the bottom of the deck, what you're not seeing, or what they're not seeing, take it how it resonates. Imprisonment. Someone could be going to prison till 2029 for what they did. So for 3 years, somebody could have collective, someone could have come to, if you're this person's child, this karmic father's child, they could have been coming to your job, your occupation, playing games, doing something, sending people to your job, trying to cause a problem at your job, your business, your career. These people did anything and everything because they didn't want to lose perhaps a bank account and a house. They're going to lose everything. They're going to be just wishing that they could just sign the deed of a house over to you instead of go to prison. They will be welcoming moving in to a condo or an apartment rather than go to jail. I'm getting it's not in your hands. This is being investigated. It's out of your hands. The time has come and gone for them to do the right thing. Whatever they tried to do here with this unexpected income, it's completely backfired. Yeah, this was unexpected income you, this privileged lady or man, was supposed to get. Someone could be born on the 12th of the month, the 27th. All right, let's keep these out. Let's keep going here and see what else we can find out. Now, someone could have even, collective, with this imprisonment, child, and occupation out here, the other way this can be read is that somebody, whoever these people are here, I'm getting it's your karmic father and your evil stepmother. They could have been coming to your job, collective, and trying to find creative ways to get you in prison. Because if they can get you out of the picture, then they get to keep their freedom. They get to keep a gift. They get to keep a house. They get to keep a bank account. Something is not working out like they thought it would. Again, they're just going to wish that they had done the right thing. All right, so let's use this deck here because I'm being called to use it. There's more like true crime stuff. Now this is not gonna be for everyone, okay, you guys? So please use your discernment. This evil stepmother's side of the family could be involved in the situation. But I'm really picking up, collective, this is a grandmother that left you a gift. Oh, we have DRUGS, first card out. Wow. Huh? Trying to create endings and blockages for you. Perhaps lying about DRUGS. All right, I wasn't quite ready for that. So we will, if it's meant to come out, it will come out. But let's get some clarification for a karmic father and evil stepmother house. Ooh. Mom and dad, family, sister, brother, your own DNA. Somebody with the initial N could be involved in something. Someone could have the initial N, first, middle, or last. Unbelievable. Karmic father, evil stepmother. Somebody that's supposed to be a mother or a father. Family. Clarification. There could be a family home here. Somebody could be trying to slip out of the grips of the law. Tell me about this karmic father, evil stepmother. Evidence and receipts. So there's evidence and receipts. Your, perhaps, if this is your reading, mother and father or brother and sister are involved. This could be a half or step siblings that are involved. Tell me more about this. An ex-friend, ex-wife, ex-husband, ex-partner could have worked with these people to do something. there could be evidence and receipts that this ex worked with your family after you broke up with them. They could have even lied to your family. Oh, karma. This ex could have been saying, oh, I'm going to get the collective karma for leaving me. Or they're now getting karma for what they did with your family. Somebody's name could be May, or someone could be born in May. Someone could be a Taurus. Someone could be born on the 21st or the 20th of the month of May. Lied in court. Somebody could have lied in... Thank you for the clarification, Spirit. Somebody could have lied in court in the month of May. This could be May of 2020 or 2021 that this transpired. This could be an ex and family who lied in court. This could have been to keep a house. Oh my gosh. Lied in court, lied to judge, fake documents. You guys, there's only like 3 cards that speak about this in this deck. You can see how big of a deck this is, right? So there's some sort of fake document. Somebody lied to a judge. Somebody could have lied to a judge to get cameras put in your home. This is giving like fake power of attorney or fake conservatorship or something like that. Wow, this was all to get, oh my goodness, organized crime and the initial I. Somebody with initial I, first, middle, or last. Somebody could be wanting to come to you. I mean, this is organized. Somebody could be, a mother or father could be wanting to come to you and say, I lied in court. Or this is something here where they organize. There's evidence and receipts of this organized crime between your family and an ex. You guys, this is a wild. We have IN, in, or NI, NI. Indiana could be significant. All right, one more, please. Set you up. So this is right next to ex-partner. Organized crime, set you up. Somebody could have worked with organized crime to set you up. This was a setup here. An ex was involved in this setup. One more, please. Yeah, now someone's running from karma. You think? The courts could be coming after them because they lied. That could be what has been investigated. Tell me about ultimate betrayal, Holy Spirit. Child support. So this mature woman, this could be a grandmother that left a gift of support for you. This person's child. If this karmic father was never really around, collective, for you, they may have not even been able to pay child support in the past. And now everything could be getting investigated. Like, if they never even paid child support, they might actually have to go back and pay back child support on top of everything else. They could be losing a bank account, money, a house. They could be losing their freedom. And then on top of it, have to pay child support back. If you're an adult child and this father was never around for you, they may literally have to pay back child support, whether it's a year or 5 or 10 or whatever. We have fake accounts, catfish. So there's evidence and receipts of fake accounts. Somebody catfishing you. This was part of this betrayal here. Part of this organized crime. someone could have given someone a gift to do something, to cyber stalk and set you up. This could be an ex that's part of this cyber stalking. There could be an ex that's part of these fake accounts. One more, ultimate betrayal. L, somebody with the initial L, first, middle, or last. Someone's name could be Lynn. We have L-I-N. That could be who this mature woman is who's involved in something here. L-I-N. Nil. Someone's initials could be L, N, or I. That could be who's running from this karma. They're running from this financial crime, and the metadata there's evidence of. There could be metadata involved with cyber stalking and catfish accounts. This is being traced back to someone, and they're trying to get as far away from this as possible. This is a financial crime. This ultimate betrayal is a financial crime. This could be, again, somebody could have given someone a gift to do something. All right, tell me about hidden cameras. Wi-Fi, password hack. Don't let someone use your Wi-Fi. Somebody could be using, like, accessing hidden cameras that they put somewhere through Wi-Fi, through your Wi-Fi. Now, the other thing is that I'm getting from this is that you could have a security camera in your home and someone else is accessing your own security camera through your Wi-Fi, perhaps. I don't even know if that's possible. But this could be their way to, like, get around actually putting cameras in your home. I used to have cameras in my home, you guys, like, of my own, but I actually took them out. I still have my exterior cameras, but because I know that people can nefariously hack into things, I stopped keeping cameras in my home. Not that I have anything to hide, but I just, you know, we all deserve privacy. Tell me about hidden cameras. So somebody's, oh my gosh. I can't even finish the next thought I had because laundering, embezzlement, hiding money, a RICO crime. This is next to organized crime, evidence receipts, fake accounts, under hidden cameras. Somebody could be in their thoughts about whatever it is that they did because it's a major crime. And yes, that's it. Can I get one more? I'm going to put this one back. Paid someone off for their gain. Whoever this is that's behind this karmic father, evil stepmother, they could have paid someone to cyber stalk you, someone that you knew. They could have actually paid this person to set you up. This could be somebody that your ex knows. This could even be an ex. Now, this doesn't have to be like somebody you were married to, or it could just be somebody that you spent time with. This could be a lover. This could be a partner. Take it how it resonates, but this is someone. They could be popping up in and around your energy. They could have utilized their family to get involved in something. But whoever is involved in this setup, this organized crime, this karmic father and evil stepmother, it's all turning into a RICO crime. This could be because of embezzled money that was not theirs to take. One more for hidden camera. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I cannot make this up. Put cameras in your home. I can't even believe this is coming out right under hidden cameras. So these hidden cameras were in your home. Unfreaking believable. And there's metadata to prove it. Oh my goodness. This was to perhaps set you up. This is wild. Come through, Spirit. All right, Holy Spirit, tell us about family secrets. What do we need to know about this? So they could be in their thoughts about how they hacked your Wi-Fi, how they put cameras in your home. They were expecting to get some sort of outcome that they're not getting. Let's get actually one more for hidden cameras. Hacked emails. Someone could have got like access to your email, collective, in order to like get some sort of two-factor authentication, so that way they could access your cameras, reset passwords, something like that. Tell me about family secrets. This was done to their child. They lied about a child in court. Your mom, dad, brother, sister lied to a judge, provided fake documentation about a child. They could have done this through hidden cameras and a Wi-Fi hack. Yeah. We have dream destroyer and bank account. Family secrets. Again, bank account. Someone's in their thoughts because they know they tried to destroy someone's life, someone's dreams, all for money. People are sick. Seriously. And again, to reference the beginning of the message where I was talking about a chosen one, this is the kind of thing where all these people are trying to come up against one person. That's what I'm getting. One individual. And everybody is effed in the situation. Everybody that's involved. This is what I mean about a chosen one. This was specifically, you chose this destined path specifically because you knew what the outcome was going to be. You could still inherently know what the outcome is going to be to this. You could have known this entire time that these people are hellbound. I can't make it up. Tell me about family secrets, Holy Spirit. Someone could have destroyed their own dreams. Stalker and property. There could be a property that's in question here that has to do with a family property and bank account. Look at this. This is under family secrets. Someone's trying to keep a bank account and a property secret. They literally embezzled this. They could have been hiding this money, hiding a bank account and a property, which we've already established, but this is just further confirmation. Stalker. A stalker could have put cameras in your home, collective. They were hired to cyber-stalk you, to set you up. An ex could be part of whoever the stalker is. You could have been with someone and they were stalking you while you were in the relationship with them. What do I mean by that? You could go to the grocery store and say you come out and you see your partner's car circling the parking lot. You could, there's a number of incidents that you could, gone to lunch with a friend and come out and your current partner is circling in the parking lot. Like, seriously, there's a reason. And you could have picked up on this and you could have realized, like, something's not right with this person. This could be why you broke up with them. Whoever it is, though, they put cameras in your home. They're stalking. They could have been paid money, and the metadata is coming back to them. All right. Tell me about family secrets. Anything else? Trying to convince you of lies. So this could have been like one of the things that these family members are doing. Like, you could, like, have like weekly or bi-weekly, monthly calls with these family members. You could have given them the benefit of the doubt, even though you knew that they were acting strange or are acting strange, okay? You could have reached out to them and been like, oh, hi, how you doing? Yeah, the weather's good, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden they say something like, oh, I really think you need your mental health checked. And you're like, what? This is like so out of the blue. And you could be like, what are you talking about? And they're like trying to convince you that you've got some sort of problem here that you don't have. It's because they're trying to convince you of lies. And when when parents or people in a parental role come to you and say something like that, you might be like looking at that and thinking, do they see something I don't see? Confirmation. Tell me more about family secrets, Holy Spirit. They were trying to convince you of lies so they could run from this financial crime. So they had something to gain by putting you in lack. They could have thought this would work, but it doesn't. If you're chosen, this isn't going to work on you. So we have the initial K again. Kiln, K-I-L-N. I think, isn't that like what you use with pottery? Oh no, that's a kiln, M at the end. Okay. Now we have K-I-L-N. I can't even say that word on YouTube, you guys. Unaliving. Tell me about this bank account. We have passive-aggressive, fake lawsuits, spoiled narcissist, false police reports, and baiting. So whoever is doing this here, trying to destroy your dreams, this person's a narcissist. Now, I'm not a doctor. This is right next to family, mother, father, sister, brother. And we have narcissist. This narcissist thought that they were going to be on this pathway to sudden wealth when it comes to a bank account. You know, people do very freaking strange things for money. And so this is why I was saying there has to be a money aspect earlier. There could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius involved, an air sign. This could be an air sign that left you something. This could also speak of, with Libra here, balancing of the scales. This person who's a narcissist could be an air sign or have air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, heavily aspected in their birth chart. This is also coming right next to Dream Destroyer. This narcissist could have been putting in false police reports, fake lawsuits in order to destroy a dream that you had. Woo! And yes. Wow. All right. Anything else we need to know about this bank account, Holy Spirit? Military family involved. So military family, there's evidence and receipts. Military family were involved in this organized crime. This was a crime of hiding money, embezzling, laundering. You could have military family that stood up and lied in court or something, or they helped to organize a crime. Yeah, somebody could be a romance or pyramid schemer, whatever. Bank account. Someone could have transferred a bank account to some military family members, thinking that they're in high honor and that no one would find this or something. Or these military family members are involved in fake accounts, catfishing. There's evidence of this. All right, tell me about bank account. Anything else? Ooh. Wow. Huh. We have this word. I can't say it on YouTube, you guys. Prosty, I'll say. And financial support. Somebody could have been trying to say that you were a romance scammer, that you were a prosty. For money. Because look at this. Financial support. Prosty, financial support. Military family could have been saying this about you. They could have been trying to convince other people of lies. Unbelievable. This was all for money. They did this for money. That's all they cared about, was this sudden wealth, this bank account. There is definitely a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius involved here. A sun sign of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or it could even be someone's rising. Excuse me. Tell me about being investigated. Hacker. So a hacker is being investigated. A hacker related to mom, dad, sister, or brother. This hacker is being investigated for a Wi-Fi hack. This hacker could be going to court. They're being investigated. It's going to end up in court. Wow. This could have already happened in 23 through 25. Yes. Look at that. Yes. A hacker could have already gone to court from 2023 to 2025, or they were being investigated or are being investigated by the police. I cannot make this up. The police are investigating or did investigate a narcissist hacker. This could be military hacking that was done. The military police could also be involved. The police have looked into a bank account. They're looking into this RICO crime. And they're finding evidence of organized criminals as well. Or an organized crime involved. Somebody with the initial M. Something about the month of April. Or someone's name being April. They could be military, or they're involved in some sort of organized crime and catfishing. And we had the letter M. Now we have the letter Kilm. K-I-L-M out here. I cannot. That is so crazy. Someone's initials could be K-I-L-M or N. Like Nancy. That could be someone's name, Nancy. So somebody could have stolen or hacked pictures and then used them to lie about you, to spread some BS. The police could be figuring this out. Someone could be going to court for hacking pictures. Oh, with malicious intent. This was malicious. Whatever it is that was done here was malicious. Whoever did this could be an ex that was involved, that's being investigated, or this is somebody who envied your high honor, collective. So they put cameras in your house. They hired stalkers, cyber stalkers, setups. Hired someone for their game. Tell me about being investigated. A witness. So there could be a witness of this, collective. A witness could have come forward and said they know about something to the police. What else do we need to know about this? A witness could be going to court. Did you see how those cards just fell right out? Forgery. And we have corrupt officials or someone dropping the ball. So there could be a witness here that went to the police because the police dropped the ball on something. On forgery, somebody forged something. Somebody could have used your pictures and acted like it was them, or acted like it was you, but it was them, someone else here. And again, we have springtime or the month of April, or someone's name could actually be April. Again, this person could have catfished, or some sort of catfishing happened in April. There's evidence and receipts of this. This could be an organized crime that somebody tried to catfish you for. So like somebody could have tried to reach out to you to catfish you. They could have even pretended like they were someone else. You could have even recognized this person. Somebody could have purposely done all this so they could forge something. Remember, we had passport come out here earlier. Where are we at on time? Okay, let's get one more card. Then we're going to close out. Tell me more about being investigated. Why? You could be asking, like, why is this even happening? But it's because of money. I mean, these people even tried to assassinate your character by saying you are a prosty. Ooh, and we have HIT man on the bottom. So whoever this hacker person is who forged something, stole pictures, had malicious intent to come for your high honor, they're being investigated for doing something with an HIT man. Why? Again, we have why. The letter Y can be significant. Protective order, fake power of attorney. You mean, yeah. And we have food service worker with hitman here. So there could be a food service worker that did something here with an HIT man. Somebody could have tried to do something to your food or your drink. This person's initial could have, someone could have the initial Y somewhere in their name. This person could be a hacker. This person could be full of BS. They could actually have malicious intent. This person could be a witness to something. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Yeah, somebody could have done some SEXTING in your name with stolen pictures. These people are hellbound if they did. V, somebody could have the initial V, first, middle, or last. R. Somebody could do something with virtual reality. We also have very out here. We have the word vermin. Somebody could be you're the rat. All right. Something about December and G. Somebody's name could be... Never mind. I thought the letter A was out here, but it's not. I was going to say Gary. Even still, someone's name could be Gary. Jerry. Virgil. We have the word Virgil out here, you guys. The exact spelling. Unbelievable. And we have money, inheritance, and fire sign. So there could be a Leo, Aries, Sag. I almost said Larry. Someone's name could be Virgil. Someone's name could be Larry. Gary. Interesting. Levi. Oh my goodness. So this is all about money and a parental figure and a stolen inheritance. Collective. That's it. Like, that's the reading. That's the message. Unbelievable. Y'all, let me know in the comments. Is this something that you've experienced? Because, oh my goodness, these people did the most. I'm getting, whoever this message is for, you are already aware of this situation transpiring. And remember in the beginning of the reading, I said, you have had the utmost control of your response, your emotional response to these people, whatever it is that they're doing here. You have controlled this response. These people have been baiting, they've been wanting to try to poke the bear in order to get you to come down to their level. Don't get off your throne. These people are not worth it. They're trash. I'm sorry. If this is your family, I'll say it for you. These people are flipping trash, okay? So, I mean, that's just, they're disgusting. Anyway, I'm so sorry if you have parents like this. But again, if you are this chosen one, you knew coming into this, your destined path. You already knew who these people were going to be and how karmic they were going to be to you. So this is something you feel on a soul level, okay? If this doesn't make sense to you or it's bringing fear or paranoia, it's simply not your reading, okay? And I'm going to send the most love and support to you during this time. Let me know if this has already happened, if it's currently happening, or if you think it's going to be playing out in the future, okay? You are loved. Do not forget that. It doesn't, just because your parents aren't good people doesn't mean that you don't deserve to be loved. And a lot of times, because we deal with parental betrayal, we feel like, oh, are we just not worth it? Or like, why did our parent? No, this is their freaking problem. This is not a you issue. This is a them issue. Okay. So do not let this get you down. Remember, you chose this path. You chose to come in and be a chosen one. All right? So remember, when it all comes down to it, you knew this was going to happen before you even incarnated. So now that you are here and you're in it, you may actually be having memories or recollection of doing a pre-life review. You may have, like I can't go into details about my situation, but I remember doing a pre-life review before I chose to come in to this timeline, to this destined path. And I remember discussing it, and I remember the words. Now, I wasn't in a body, but I remember actually looking at the pre-life review. It was like I was watching it on a screen, which is even more crazy. I won't go into all that. But I remember looking at the timeline of things that were going to transpire on my destined path in this incarnation. And I said, oh my goodness, that is rough. Because if you guys know anything about me, I've explained in certain videos what I've been through, and it goes even deeper, and I won't go into it in this reading, but I have been through a lot of betrayal by friends, partners, family. So whenever I see readings like this, I can 100% relate. And I know what it feels like to be betrayed by a parental figure. I know what it feels like to be betrayed by a partner, by friends, okay? Basically, every single person I've ever come in contact with in my lifetime, I've been betrayed by. And a lot of people have different things to say about this. Like, well, what are you putting out in order to get this? No, I'm putting out love, kindness, concern, care, sometimes finances. I mean, like literally, I'm maybe that's the problem, is I'm over giving, or people see that I'm a good soul and they want to take advantage of that. Okay. So don't let anybody come in and be like, well, what have you done? No, I mean, no one's perfect, right? But no one deserves this. No one deserves this kind of effery in their life. And you may deep down inside remember your pre-life review before this incarnation that you chose to be here for. Okay? So I love you. Remember, love yourself. It doesn't matter if your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your aunt, your uncle, your friends, your partners, your exes, if they love you. What matters is if you love you. please do also remember you have your divine team, your higher self, your ancestral protection. All of this is helping to guide you in the right direction. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. Again, I love you. And if you guys wouldn't mind liking the reading, it does help get these messages out to others who need them. And I would love to have you subscribe and become part of the family. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next one. Bye.